Good morning, everybody. It's Matt Cubbler, your presidential candidate for 2020. Day two video. I can't believe I got two in a row out, but I've got a lot to talk about, I think. I wanted to talk a little bit about the education system. I'm going to try to be brief without rambling or pontificating about any one thing. But in a nutshell, first, everybody needs to know that I am as pro-education as you'll ever find. I'm the husband of a teacher. My mother's a retired teacher. My aunt and uncles are retired teachers. So I'm entrenched in the education system and the understanding and appreciation of the job that teachers do in our country. I believe that we need to get back to one simple primary function of teaching, and that is to connect, inspire, and motivate kids to learn. I don't think that teachers today are given that opportunity as much as they possibly could. With the standardized testing and the Common Core programming and the No Kid Left Behind initiative, within all of that comes really difficult parameters to work within. When you're teaching a kid to pass a test, when kids are learning only enough information to answer a question correctly and then they kind of throw it away, they don't remember it, that's not really teaching. And it's more so about how do we get funding for our schools, or where do we rank as a school district amongst all the other schools taking the same test. To me, that's counterproductive to learning. What I believe the function of the teacher is this. Every teacher, and I've had many teachers in my life that I found inspiration from, or looked up to, or that motivated me to become a better student, is we've got to find that ability, that we got to allow teachers to have that ability to find that connection with a kid, whether they're in first grade or 12th grade. If you have the ability to get inside to a kid's heart and mind and have them open up to whatever it is you're teaching them, and you see that light turn on, that little light bulb in their head, and they go, oh my God, yes, I get it. That's what it's all about. That's the fuel that fires up teachers. That's what keeps them working and working hard to inspire others. And that's what helps teachers want to be better. And I think we're missing that. I don't think that our system today, the way it's been created, is allowing that to happen. So if I were president, I would do everything I could to get us back to that. And I'm not 100% sure how that works or what process would need to be enacted in order to get back to the fundamental function of teaching, which is to inspire kids to learn. But I would get there. I can promise you that. Just off the top of my head, one of the things that I would do is I would eliminate all standardized testing, at least not at the level at which it's currently being done. I think the SATs and the ACTs are great. You need those. There has to be some level of testing to determine how much you've retained over the course of 12 years. But I think the constant standardized testing that we have, starting in 7th grade, 6th grade, whatever it is, all the way through high school is just too much. And it takes away from the teacher's passion. It takes away from their feeling of creativity. I remember my mom used to tell me that she would be told that she had to teach her requirements for the year. They would lay that out for her. And then how she got through to that completion was up to her. And I don't think that's the way it is today. I don't think lesson plans are written anymore. I think it's pretty much told, this is what you're going to teach today. And I think that's killing the American teachers. And I don't think teachers are appreciated the way they should be. And I think part of that comes because of all the standardized testing. When you eliminate the teacher's ability to impact a child and everything's done based solely on how do we teach them to take a test, it takes away from a teacher's value a little bit. And I think we've got to reevaluate what a teacher does and where they fit in the daily circle, the foundational circle of a child's life. Because guess what? For 12 years, they're spending 7 hours a day with your kid. And that's an important period of time. So I want to be able to make sure that 7 hours a day has value, and that those teachers are given the tools and the ability to do the things that they want to do and they need to do in order to connect, motivate, and educate children. So when I become president, that's going to be one of my major focuses, is the education system in our country, and how do we get back to caring about kids? How do we get back to giving teachers the ability to do that? And as a country, how do we support that so that we can have the best, smartest, most innovative, life-changing, disease-curing, technology-creating kids that become the best in the world. How do we get them there? And that's kind of what it's going to be all about for me. So just a little snippet into what I'm thinking about. I know none of my videos are 2 to 3 minutes. Sorry, I just got a lot to say. But thank you, and let's support our teachers. Let's help them become better at their jobs and help them have that passion again to teach and inspire kids. God bless. God bless America.